Mga kababayan, welcome back sa #WalkWithLan. Ako si Lan at ngayon tayo maglalakbay sa isang mundo ng politika na puno ng drama, korupsyon at mga irrelevant na bintang. Ang title ng episode natin ngayon ay Bintang kay PBBM ng Makabayan Black, Irrelevant. Bakit irrelevant? Dahil parehong may baho ang dalawang panig na ito, si President Bongbong Marcos, PBBM at ang Makabayan Black. Para sa mga kabataan na tulad ninyo na busy sa TikTok at memes at sa mga OFW na nagpapakahirap abroad, ito'y para sa inyo. We will dissect this fact base with wit and intellect. Hindi tayo bias. We are critical of both. Noong January 2026, nag-file ang Makabayan ng impeachment complaint laban kay PBBM for betrayal of public trust, alleged kickbacks sa infrastructure projects like the PBBM parametric formula. Pero, is it relevant or just political chatro? Imagine niyo mga kaibigan mga kawok, kung ang pera na dapat sa flood control ay napupunta sa bulsa ng iilan habang kayo'y lumalangoy sa baha sa Quezon City o nagpapakahirap sa Dubai, stay tuned dahil we will expose the hypocrisy. Comment down below, anong tingin niyo sa impeachment na ito? Relevant ba o irrelevant? Una, let's break it down intellectually. Ang Makabayan Black, sina Franz Castro, Raul Manuel at iba pa, nag-file ng second impeachment complaint noong January 26, 2026 sa House of Representatives. Ground na betrayal of public trust, specifics. Una, the BBM parametric formula sa DPWH allegedly used to justify allocations for kickbacks. Fact from Inquirer ito'y baseline balance manage pero with PBBM's initials, result billions in unprogrammed funds na allegedly abused. Pangalawa, budget insertions and kickbacks of flood control projects from Senate probes, 545.6 billion pesos allocated, pero only 15 contractors got 100 billion pesos monopoly. Senator Amy Marcos, ironically, PBBM's sister, called out stalled projects like Parañaque Spillway. Pangatlo, alleged organized plunder comparing PBBM to his father, Ferdinand Sr. Ano ba yun? Parang movie ito, mga kawok, The Marcos sequel flood of corruption. Pero wait, bakit irrelevant ang bintang? Dahil ang Makabayan mismo ay may skeletons in their closet. Okay, susunod, bakit dapat tayo'y magduda sa kanila? Don't skip youth. Ito'y para sa inyong future. Okay, ngayon, let's turn the tables. Bakit irrelevant ang bintang nila? Dahil ang Makabayan Black ay hindi ang mga bayani na inaakala ninyo. Una, they are accused of being fronts for CPP, NPA, NDF from NTF ALCAC reports and expose Jose Maria Sison once linked them to progressive alliances. Red tagging. Victim sila. Pero critics say they silently support NPA violence. Hindi nila outright dinenounce. Sa 2013, si Satur Ocampo accused of child trafficking links, dismissed pero lingering doubts. Pangalawa, political opportunism. They file impeachments not just versus PBBM, but also versus VP Sara Duterte on confidential funds. Pero si Black na critical of anti-terror law pero silent on NPA abuses. From Rappler, ever since 2001, targeted for red tagging, but Zarate admits it's ongoing. Parang sila'y selective activists, loud on Marcos corruption, quiet on their own controversies. Para sa mga OFWs, imagine niyo, kayo nagpapadala ng remittances para sa pamilya, pero ang Makabayan pushes policies like wage hikes. Good, pero tied to armed struggle narratives na nakaka-damage sa investments. Youth angle sa TikTok era. Bakit support a Black na accused of recruiting? COMELEC cleared them pero doubts remain. Mga kababayan, kung kayo'y OFW sa Middle East, alam nyo ang hirap ng instability. Bakit irrelevant? Dahil this impeachment is diversion, covering their own Black in crisis as per NTF reports. Question, agree ba kayo? Like if yes. O wag ninyong isipin na pro-Marcos tayo ha. Let's criticize PBBM harshly, fact-based. His admin full of hollow promises. Una, drug war continuation. From CFR, pledge to end Duterte's brutal war. But killings persist. Task force lang ang ginawa. No real accountability. Okay, negative 3 rating in surveys, ha? Lowest in history. Effect, weak foreign investment as investors doubt honesty. Pangalawa, flood control scandal. From Wikipedia, 545.6 billion pesos budget per ghost projects, contractor monopolies, senators like Bam Aquino misprioritize over education. Parang build more kickbacks. Legacy of his father from BBC, from dictator son to the president, but same corruption vibes. Cocaine allegations from Sisters Amy. Si ano po yan si Senador Amy Marcos ang nagsabi niya. Para sa mga kabataan, no real reforms on bureaucracy, high corruption across society, mga OFWs, weak global trade due to incompetence, remittances suffer from economic instability. PBBM silence on debates, cronyism, policy cyper, skeptical of US ties, cozy with China. So both sides irrelevant. Paano tayo mananalo? Susunod, analysis. Intellectually, bakit irrelevant ang buong drama? Una, political chatter. Impeachment won't pass. House voted 35-9, sufficient informed. Pero substance, doubtful. Pero ABS-CBN, it's like the first complaint by Attorney De Jesus, designed to fail. Protecting PBBM via 1-year bar. Siyempre yung substance, baka walang substance. Ganun yan no? Anyway, parang wrestling match fake fights, real losers tayo. Para sa mga kabataan sa era ng disinformation, this distracts from real issues like wage hikes, Soji bill, makabayan supports but irrelevant if tied to extremism. OFWs focus on economic reforms, not drama. Call to action mga kawak, share your stories. Paano naapektuhan kayo ng floods? Okay. Kayong floods, drug war, comment for shoutout. Mga kababayan, sa mundo kung saan ang kasinungalingan ay nangingibabaw, ang katotohanan ng unang sinisikil. Pero kasama kayo magpapatuloy tayo sa laban. Walang takot, walang kinikilingan, at laging handa para sa bayan. Sumali na sa aking YouTube channel membership sa #WalkWithLan at tulungan natin ang channel na maabot ang 100,000 subscribers. Ang inyong suporta ang susi sa kalayaan natin para ipagpatuloy ang pagbabalita ng katotohanan. Salamat at kita-kits sa laban. Okay sa huli, irrelevant ang bintang dahil both PBBM and Makabayan are part of the broken system. We need genuine reforms, independent probes, anti-corruption laws, mga youth at OFWs. Kayo ang pag-asa. Subscribe, like, share. Next episode natin, more on Philippine scandals. Salamat sa panonood. Stay woke with LAN, #WalkWithLan. Mabuhay po ang Pilipinas.